Hey guys, and welcome back to another short flow. Today's sequence is going to give you some skills and drills for your pistol squats. So I'm going to teach you some warm-ups, some progressions, and then eventually help you get all the way into the bottom of that squat and then all the way back up again. So whenever you're ready, you don't need anything at all, just some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and come and join me in Tadasana. So we'll begin today's session with a quick warm-up. So if you just heel toe your feet out to your squat stance, so just wider than your hips, we've taken a nice deep breath all the way in, reaching up tall, extended Tadasana, palms together at the top, and as you exhale, come down into the bottom of your squat, garland pose. We're going to inhale again as we come all the way up, and then exhale as we come all the way down. Try and keep the chest nice and lifted, and keep the torso nice and upright. So if your heels are lifted at the bottom, that's absolutely fine as long as you're upright rather than collapsed like so. We're going to do 3 more in your own time. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to come down, inhaling to lift, exhaling to come down. Last one, all the way up. Exhale, come all the way back down. Just take a moment there if you want to, open up the hips, rock from side to side, bounce. You could add a few duck walks in if you really want to go to town, and then inhale to come all the way back up, heel toe the feet back underneath you, and we're going to come into ragdoll. So it's a forward fold, but you're going to take a little bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, keeping that length, and think about drawing your stomach across your thighs. Crown of the head goes down towards the floor, and you're just thinking about pulling that chest across your thighs and then just taking opposite hand to opposite elbow and just taking a few deep breaths here. You can swing from side to side. You can bounce up and down. Just work into that lower back, into your glutes, your hamstrings, your hips. And then maybe as it starts to ease off, you can start to straighten your legs for a deeper hamstring stretch. Take 2 more breaths for me. And then as you exhale, release the hands to the floor. You're going to inhale as you lift the heels off the floor, tucking down into a crouch position and tapping your nose to your knees. So you're in this kind of curled up crouched position. As we exhale, we're going to fold back into a deep Uttanasana forward fold. And then again, inhale into that crouch. And then exhale to fold. 3 more reps for me in your own time. Inhaling to crouch. Exhaling to fold, inhaling to crouch, exhale to fold, last one. And then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana, exhale, release the hands, shake out those legs. The final warm-up posture that we're going to do today is an Uttanasana forward fold with an extended leg. So you're going to inhale as you lift and tuck your right leg up high, and then as you exhale, extend that leg out in front of you, flex the toes back towards you, and fold over that leg. So you might take a bend in your left knee to begin with, fingertips to floor, pull your body over that leg, feel that stretch in the hamstring. Inhale to come all the way back up. If you can, lift and tuck the knee back in towards the chest, and then exhale as you do it 1 more time. Really flex those toes back towards you, feel that hamstring stretch. Inhale to lift, and see if you can just do 1 more on your own for me. And then exhale, release. Come back to Tadasana, and we'll move to the other side. So 3 reps, exactly the same, but on the other side. Inhaling to lift and tuck. Exhale as you flex up that foot, straighten that leg out in front of you, and fold over it. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift once more. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come all the way back up, step the feet together, exhale, release, come back to Tadasana. So we'll begin to work on some skills progressions for your pistol squat. So with a pistol squat, you need strength and balance and a bit of stability too. So we'll work on some progressions that's going to help you achieve that. The first one for today is a 3-pose sequence. So we're going to go with a knee tap, into a tuck, and then into warrior 3. So this is going to help you get used to moving up and down in that squat on a single leg, as well as kind of build strength and stability in your legs, your core, and everything that's needed. So take your hands straight out in front of you. Inhale as you lift and tuck that knee in towards your chest. So I'm starting with my left leg. Flex the toes down towards the floor. You're then going to exhale as you send that left leg back and lower on the right leg, keeping the body weight forwards over that toe, and if you need to, then place the top of that foot on the floor, tap the knee, and then inhale to come all the way up into a tuck, and then exhale to come to warrior 3. Hold, and then inhale to come back to that tuck, and we're going to do that one more time. So exhale, send that leg back, keep the knee bent, lower yourself down. The slower you go, the harder it is. Tap that knee, inhale to lift and tuck. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale to lift and come back to Tadasana. Reset, and we'll go to the other side. So inhale to lift and tuck. Send that leg back. Hands go out in front of you. Send that knee all the way back. See if you can tap it to the floor. Inhale to lift and tuck. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, lift and tuck. Exhale, tap that knee to the floor. See if you can do it this time without too much of that foot on the floor. Inhale to lift and tuck. Exhale, warrior 3. Hold. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, release and reset. We can then start working from the bottom of the pistol squat up to build that strength and balance too. So if you come to a seated position on your mat, the easiest way to start is by tucking one leg in nice and tight, so heel towards bum, extending one leg out, and we're going to take a small roll back and then press into the ground and see if you can find a little lift and then come back to seated. So you're keeping that leg out nice and straight, finding your balance as you push into the ground to lift the body off the floor. So just do a couple of rolls on one leg and then swap legs and try the other side. See if you can just pause in that catch and then come back to seated. So if you're finding that easy, the next progression is to remove the roll. If you weren't finding it easy, keep practicing with that roll, keep finding your balance, see if you can hold that catch for a little longer, get more stable, and then progress on to the next stage. So if you want to ditch the roll, you're simply just taking the heel in towards the foot, and then you're shooting your nose towards your toes, so your weight is going flat through this grounded foot, over the foot, so you can press into the ground. So really reach past the leg and lift, and then switch sides and set yourself up and lift. So you're just switching from one foot to the other, seeing if you can just hold for a moment or two each side. Give that one a go for a couple of reps, pause the video if you want to, and then we'll move on to another progression. So once you've found your balance in the bottom of that catch, you might find that that leg's flailing around a little bit and you want to add a bit more stability. So you might want to catch the foot with your hand if mobility allows. Not everyone does this for their pistol squats, but I certainly find it helps me a lot better. So always keeping that foot flat to the floor with the grounding. And you can either do this with a roll or a simple seated lift like we've just been doing. So you're just going to roll, lift, and then catch, and come back, try again. And then switch sides. So aim to do 3 to 5 reps on each side. And then relax, shake it all off. The final progression before you come into the full pistol squat from the floor is to, of course, take it all the way up to standing. So you're going to either do this with a lift and roll or just come straight from the seated lift all the way up. So setting yourself up in that same extended leg, one tuck leg position, you're going to inhale and then exhale as you shoot forwards and try and work your way all the way up to standing and then come back down and try the other leg. So have a go with that one. Try both legs for a couple of reps and then you are on to the final full movement, your pistol squat. So with a normal pistol squat, you would start from standing. So we've built the strength from the ground up. We're now going to go down and then back up again. So you've got the key skills at a lower level before you fall and hit yourself. So option to do this without the foot grab or with a foot grab, whatever you prefer. It's completely yogi's choice. You're going to set yourself up. I always grab my foot. I extend the leg and brace myself against it. And then I start to lower myself to the ground, trying to keep that heel nice and flat, and then lift up and switch sides. You're trying to go below parallel. I am probably aware that I didn't on that last one, so don't copy my lead. So you're going to switch sides and try on the other leg. You might find you're stronger one side than the other. Come all the way down, see if you can catch yourself. Don't worry if you fall at the bottom. Lift yourself back up and then come back up from the bottom. So just try one more each side for me. Oh. And shake it all off. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Hope that's helped you get a little bit further with your pistol squats and help you kind of understand the strength and the stability that's needed, as well as the flexibility of that movement too. And I hope to see you all again on the mat very soon. Bye.